So if you have a family member who is manipulating you into trying to be their full-time caregiver, whether that's out of guilt or responsibility, and you know that that isn't the best thing for you, I want to share with you what happened today that completely changed the dynamic about the situation that we're going through. So really quickly, if this is your first intro into what's going on, we have a loved one who has refused to have a conversation about what she wants to do as she gets to the point that she's unable to care for herself anymore. We reached that point this week. She is an extremely abusive person, and if she was a parent now, what she allowed to happen to her children would have meant that she and her husband would have been in prison. That's how bad the mistreatment is, and I do not mean mistreatment, I mean the A word. That said, her power play was that she would go to the hospital and just become the problem of her children. We would move her into our home and take care of her for the rest of her life. When we explained that that was not going to happen, she had a miraculous recovery until she realized that isn't what she wanted. And so she regressed back, ended up in the hospital, and today was discharge day. Now I'm going to share how we got to where we are. Last night, my husband came home with a book of resources that is given to the elderly that shows them, here are all of the things that are available to you for in-home assistance, for help with assisted living planning. She handed it to him and said, here you go. When he brought it to me, he said, does this mean that we have to take her? I said, no. This means that we're going to meet with the doctors tomorrow and explain what the situation is. And we're going to take it back to her, because if they've declared her competent, this is a decision she has to make. We've tried to help her do that. She's refused all help. So if that's the way she wants to do this, we're going to honor her wishes and let her be responsible for her own care. What happened when we got to the hospital is the part that you really want to hear about.